Hello, loves! It's Catherine here from Self Unity. Welcome to your Twin Flame Energy Update. So today I'm going to be creating a reading for those that are on the Twin Flame path. Though if you are led to this reading and you don't necessarily resonate with the Twin Flame path, then there may be a message of guidance in this reading for you. Before I get started with today's reading, I do want to let you all know that I do offer personal readings. So if that's something that you're interested in booking with me, you can send me a DM on Instagram at selfunity, or you can email me at selfunity@outlook.com. And I'll put all this information in the caption down below, so that way there's easy links for you all to click on to reach out to me. And then if you do enjoy this reading, I'm asking if you could please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel so that way you don't miss out on any future energy update readings that I create and share on here. And then the last thing is, if you all enjoy this reading and you would like to offer a love donation, which I truly appreciate, you can do so at Venmo at selfunity or paypal.me/selfunity. And again, I'll be putting all this information in the caption down below so it's easy for you to find. All right, but let's go ahead and get started with today's reading. So for this reading, I'm using the Spellcaster's Tarot, and then I do have my Oracle decks, as I always do, to pull some extra cards, clarification, and guidance from. But let's see, what does Spirit have for us today? Let me go one more shuffle, and then we'll start pulling cards. All right, so what do my twin flames need to know today? Okay, and while I'm shuffling as well, take a few deep breaths, take a moment to connect with yourself, connect with your intuition, and to be open to receiving the guidance that's coming through in this reading. And then also, if you have any questions that you would like to ask Spirit at this time, you can ask them now, and trust that you will receive your answers in the Divine's perfect timing. And then just a couple tips if you're new to this style reading. When you're listening to this reading, if something doesn't resonate with you, don't try to force it to fit. There is a lot of people watching these readings, so not everything may resonate with you. It may be for somebody else. So again, if it doesn't resonate with you, don't force it to fit. Just keep moving on to the next thing. Okay, we have a lot of cards. I'm going to pull one more from the tarot, and then we'll get some oracle cards, and then we'll get started. Okay, so I haven't worked with this deck in a long time. This is Past Life Oracle, but it was kind of calling to me today. So, and another episode of Catherine Can't Shuffle. Oh, so funny. All right, let's do one more shuffle. All right, so what do we need to know from this Past Life deck? So sometimes when I pull cards from this deck, I am guided to discuss a certain past life, but they also have like themes in it. Okay, this is going to be a long reading. We have quite a few cards. Okay, and then we have Sacred Rebels Oracle by Alana Fairchild. Alana Fairchild makes the most gorgeous decks, most beautiful energetic decks that I've ever worked with. They're really beautiful. So if you're into tarot and oracle cards, I definitely recommend that you check out her decks. They are like from another world. Okay, I'm gonna get one more and then we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, so let's see what our twin flames need to know today. Okay, so we have Four of Cups. Okay, so at this time, you may be in a period of contemplation and reflection, but this to me, it really feels like you have been given multiple opportunities. And right now you're in this period of kind of reflecting on which opportunity you would like to take, which ones you would like to move forward with, which ones may not really be the best for you. So you're kind of in that period of reflection. And I'm getting, there's like a crab on this, this person's hat there. And so you may be a water sign. This is also the cups. So you may be a water sign, or you may be a Cancer in your astrology chart, or, your twin flame may also have heavy water symbolism in their astrology chart, or they may be a Cancer as well. I'm also picking up on Pisces. I think we are in Pisces season still, so there could be a Pisces watching this, or again, your twin flame may be a Pisces. I'm also feeling too, so for the twin flames, some of you, this isn't going to resonate with everybody, but some of you may have recently gone through some type of separation with your twin flame, or maybe you're in separation now at this time and you're kind of reflecting on that situation and like kind of going through the emotions of what, like why that situation occurred. And it feels to me like you're really trying to heal those emotions, so that way you're not like hung up on that sense of separation right now. Okay, so you know, often in the twin flame journey, on the twin flame path, twins go through this period of separation and they come back together, and then they go through separation again and they come back together. It's just a cursing and a bless of the twin flame path. It's just something that we signed up for and that we go through from time to time. And so, but this feels like something heavy where maybe you're starting to recognize a pattern within these periods of separation, and so you're starting to do that inner work and reflecting on those inner emotions and where this sense of that separation started, and just really trying to heal it and heal the emotions and the thoughts and the habits behind it. Let's see what else we have. We have the Tower. Wow, I haven't seen this card in quite a while. So we have 16, the Tower. Okay, and I know a lot of you, like I used to, when I used to see this card, I would be like, ooh, like I don't want that card, why is it coming out? But this doesn't feel so heavy. It honestly feels like the Tower has fallen, and it feels like it's kind of, things have kind of been low for a while. Okay, they've been low for a while, but it feels like things are starting to shift, and it's through all this internal reflection and this internal work that you've been doing. So, you know, when the Tower starts to fall and it starts to crumble, it's like hitting rock bottom. You know, we have to hit that rock bottom in order to grow again. Okay, and so if you are in this period of separation from your twin, you know, all this happened for a reason, and it really feels like it happened to get you to see the patterns that you're starting to witness and to really reflect on those inner emotions that you're feeling that are attached to this constant flow of separation. But this also feels like not just in relation to the separation of twins, this could be about other aspects in your life as well. You know, maybe you recently lost a job, or you know, things weren't working out with a certain career, or even, you know, other relationships, and so it's kind of like it all crumbled down, and now you're in that space of reflecting on it and really assessing where things went wrong and where you can kind of make changes and adjustments to move forward with a better mindset, and, you know, just starting to feel better about moving forward with things, and with clarity is what I'm hearing too. It's like you can see everything clearly, and if you're not at that point yet, it's coming very soon. It's almost like you're going to make a breakthrough this week, and you're going to be able to see why everything happened the way it happened, and again, you'll be able to make adjustments where needed and then move forward with it. Okay, so we have the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. Okay, this is an odd message, but I was looking at the Tower. There's like a storm. Some of you may be getting a storm soon, like an actual weather storm coming through, or maybe like heavy rainfall is going to be coming soon. That's just an odd message coming through, but there it is. Okay, and also with this too, there's rain on this card too. I didn't even realize. Yeah, I see lots of rain. Maybe flooding too, so just be safe if that does happen. Okay, but with the Eight of Pentacles, this feels like a need to take shelter. There's this need of shelter. So I'm feeling some of you may be moving, and not necessarily moving houses. You know, you could be transitioning jobs or relationships, but it's also like you're moving paths. Okay, I know in the beginning of the reading with the Four of Cups, I said that you have all these opportunities, these new ideas coming in. And so, oh, I see. Okay, and so this, essentially this crumbling of the tower, it brought you to this point of being given all these new opportunities, new paths, these new options, these new choices. So it's kind of like you lost everything that you were familiar with, that you were comfortable with, and it took you outside of your comfort zone so that way you could see the infinite amount of possibilities that you do have. And this Eight of Pentacles is showing that you're going to start like moving onto these new paths very soon if you're not already. And you have to kind of, you know, again, build from the ground up. Okay, so you're going to be building anew. And this is definitely being applied to your twin flame connection, your twin flame relationship, no matter what stage you're at in communication or separation or in union with your twin flame as well. So apply it however it resonates for you. I'm also seeing an odd message, but somebody may be getting a dog soon, or maybe working with animals. Yeah. Okay, let's see what we have from the Oracle. I'm going to set these tarot aside. I'm going to see what we have from the past life. Okay, so we have wars and battles. Wars and battles. Okay, so definitely this feels like there is some kind of conflict going on, and it does feel internal. But you know, when we have this internal conflict going on within ourselves, it can tend to manifest into our external world. Okay, so if you see yourself starting to get into debacles or constant debates with people in the external world, and you're starting to feel uncomfortable, or you're just becoming aware of it, this is your sign to look within. Okay, where internally are you feeling this sense of conflict or this lack of peace? Okay, look within yourself, because you know those answers that you seek in terms of why this conflict is occurring, it exists within you, and it starts with healing those spaces within yourself internally that are feeling conflicting or uncomfortable or unsatisfied. Okay, let's move on to this next card. We have Native American. Okay, so you may have Native American roots or background, or even you may be following certain Native American traditions, whether you're aware of this or not. And then I'm also picking up that some of you definitely lived a past life as Native Americans. And so naturally, like in your day-to-day, what I'm seeing is like you have these practices that were curated by Native Americans and, you know, certain tribes, and it still like exists within your soul. Like you still remember this, even if you're not consciously remembering it, your soul remembers it. And so there's still certain things that you do that are connected to that past life of when you were living as a Native American and like within certain tribes. So if you're not sure if this is you, or if that kind of struck a chord with you and you feel like that kind of resonates with you, I do recommend that you do some type of past life meditation with the intention of connecting to the past life when you lived as a Native American or were a part of a certain tribe, because that will help you to remember certain things and to heal certain aspects of what you're going through in the present moment. I'm also getting to your twin flame may have Native American ancestry within them as well. And then if you did resonate with moving, like if you're moving locations, it could be near some type of sacred land, like where it doesn't necessarily have to be Native American sacred land, but it feels like there's this sense of sacredness, and like an energy portal may exist there as well. Yeah, but that's not going to resonate with everyone, so just take it if that resonates with you. Okay, let's see what we have from the Sacred Rebels. Oh, I love this card. It's 35 conscious connections. I haven't really seen all the cards in this deck, but this one's really pretty. It has two, I think it's the same, essentially probably the same person or two different people kind of mirroring each other. Okay. Let's see what comes through with this. Okay, so here we have these fish again. So I'm picking up on heavy water energy here. So you may be communicating with a water sign, a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. I think Scorpio's the last water sign there. And or you may have heavy water placements in your astrology chart as well. Let's see. Okay, this to me, it feels like a reminder. Okay, so just a reminder that your twin is a mirror. Okay, so whenever you and your twin are either in separation or you're having some type of debate or you're in a period of conflict, okay, again, this is a mirror. You're mirroring to each other. Your internal being, you're mirroring to each other, your soul. So if you're not familiar with this, the twin flame path, you know, we share the same soul. So if you have a twin, you and your twin share the same soul, and you meet each other at the perfect time, you know, the divine's perfect timing, so that way you can show each other, teach each other certain lessons and go through certain experiences with one another to help you grow, to help you ascend, and to help you to heal. Okay, at this time it feels like there's definitely conflict within this twin flame connection. And so you know, it's just this reminder that your twin flame, if you are in conflict with each other or you are in separation, it's because you're mirroring to each other certain aspects that need healing within yourself. Okay, so you're not going to come into this physical union with your twin flame until you heal those aspects of yourself that are keeping you separated. Okay, so there's this heavy message of needing to look within. Okay, if you're feeling conflict in your external world, it started because it exists within, and you need to look within and you know, start doing that questioning. Why am I feeling this way? Where did it come from? And go back to the root of it, so that way you can heal it. Okay, I'm not really getting a whole lot from that card, so let's see what we have from the tarot. We have Two of Wands. Okay, and then we have the Three of Swords. Oh my goodness. This is a heavy reading here. Okay. Okay, I love these cards together. Okay, so the Three of Swords is another card that oftentimes when people see it, they're like, oh, why am I seeing that card? But with the Two of Wands, it feels pretty light. Okay, and I mean that in the sense of so you always have a choice, okay? And we've been talking a lot about internal reflection and internal feelings manifesting into the external realm. Okay, so when you start to look within and you look at certain things, you know, maybe like how you're feeling about certain things or the thoughts that you're thinking about certain things, Spirit wants you to ask yourself, are you looking at things through the perspective of gratitude and kindness and love, or are you looking at it through a perspective of defeat, of hatred, of like this negative feelings? So ultimately, you know, you have a choice on how you view certain things, certain experiences, and it all starts with your perspective. Okay, so you know, even if you're feeling this heavy energy, feeling as though things have all crumbled down, you're in this period of separation, you don't like it, you want to get out of it. You know, Spirit's really trying to show you that you have a choice in how you look at it. This situation, even though it may feel icky and conflicting and negative, you can look at it as a lesson. You know, what is this situation trying to teach you, and how can you learn from this experience? Okay, so ultimately, you have the power to shift your mindset about this situation that you're going through and this experience that you're having. You also have the ability to put certain emotions behind this experience and this situation that you're going through, you know. And I'm hearing like you don't hate your twin flame, okay? You know, ultimately you love your twin flame. You want to be with them. But sometimes when we go through periods of separation or conflict and we're apart for too long, you can start to build up this false narrative of thinking that, you know, I don't want to be with them. I'm better off without them, you know, all these things that they're kind of implicated with this negative sense of thinking and feeling. But you know, deep down on a soul level, you really love your twin flame and you do want to be with them. You want to come into that union with them. You want to be on good grounds with them where you can reach out and communicate about certain things that you're going through when you need to. And so Spirit's just reminding you here to really be aware of how you're looking at things. What perspective are you looking through? What lens are you looking through? Are you looking through it with unconditional love and understanding and the openness to learn from the situation? Or are you just kind of sitting in that puddle of regret and denial and anger? You know, okay. And then if you are sitting in those feelings of hatred and like kind of disgust, whatever it may be, Spirit is asking you to, I lost it. Oh, okay. I hate when that happens, but I lost the train of thought. Yeah, if you are in feeling those negative feelings, that negative energy there, try to look at this situation from the opposite side, from that opposite perspective. I don't think that's what Spirit wanted me to say, but I don't know where I was going with that. I'm sorry, guys. Sometimes that happens. Okay, we have male, female here, and they're kind of turned against each other. Their backs are to one another. Let's see what comes through here. Okay, this to me, it feels, again, okay, this to me, it feels like you and your twin may be looking at certain situations from totally different perspectives, okay? And that's probably where this conflict started, okay? Like, even though you and your twin flame share a soul, you know, you grew up in different experiences, different environments, you learned different things, and so you're not always going to agree on everything, and that's totally okay. Okay, you're not meant to agree on everything. But again, it's just a matter of, you know, coming to this situation with the openness to learn and to, oh, that's what Spirit was trying to get me to say. You know, if you are sitting in these feelings and thoughts of negativity or, you know, misunderstanding or just like feeling hate towards the situation, you can ask Spirit to help you to be open to seeing the lessons of this situation, which will naturally help to shift your perspective into thinking more positively about it, or more uplifting with more love and unconditional understanding and love. Yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah, but it does feel like you guys are in some type of conflict, or this sense of separation is coming through here. Okay, and we have 45, Pandora's gift. This is a change in energy. 45, Pandora's gift. Okay, and I think this card here is just another reminder that this experience you're going through now, it is ultimately, it's a gift of a lesson. Okay, it's teaching you something. It's showing you new parts of yourself and your counterpart, your twin flame. It's showing you new paths in your twin flame journey. You know, you have all these new opportunities, these new ideas coming in. Yeah, and it feels too here like, whenever you receive, you know, when we start to receive new ideas and opportunities, oftentimes we have to let go of certain things, or maybe you've already let go of certain things. And so there's this need to heal that sense of loss, or those things that we released from our beings. And so Spirit, again, just wants to remind you, you know, all this happens for a reason, and it's for the ascension of your highest self, and also trying to align you to the path that you're meant to be on. There's another message coming through there. But I keep losing it. But yeah, I do feel that this experience that you're going through now, it is a gift. And even if you can't see it now, you will see it very soon. Because again, I feel like you're doing that inner work to shift your perspective on this situation, this experience, and even your twin flame connection with one another. And, you know, there are new opportunities that are already present in your life right now. It's just a matter of choosing which one that you really want to go on. So you do have a choice here. You have a choice on which path you take, and you also have a choice in which perspective you choose to look through. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull one last card to tie up the reading, because the messages coming through are pretty similar. But let's just go ahead and end with one card from the Lover's Oracle. Okay, and Spirit is saying this is a message from your inner self to you. Okay, I'm going to take this card. Okay, so it says criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. There you go, love. So you can't change the other person, but you can change how you look at this perspective and how you look at the situation, and how you accept this other individual. You know, you have a choice in loving them or criticizing them. Which one would you prefer to do? Which one would you prefer to act on? And I feel like the answer is going to be love. And when you offer, when you open yourself up to offering this sense of unconditional love, you naturally shift the perspective and help to shift your mindset so you can see it from that lens of unconditional love. And it also helps you to start the path of healing any conflict, internal or external, that occurred through that criticism of one another. Okay. Okay, no, I said that was the last card, but I'm going to pick one more. So we're going to pull one more card. So we have one last message. Okay, there it is. Okay, forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. I love that. I love when Spirit aligns with the messages that I spoke, and I feel like that's right on. So if you need to, if you have been looking at this through a lens of negativity, misunderstanding, you know, allow yourself to forgive yourself, okay? It's okay that those things happened. They don't have to exist any longer. They can live in the past, and we can move forward into new and greater spaces of love and understanding. Okay, so let yourself forgive and let go, you know, let it go. You're moving on to bigger, better, and greater things, and you're developing a new relationship with yourself and your twin flame, and hopefully through a lens, a perspective of love. All right, loves, thank you so much for tuning into this twin flame energy update. If you enjoyed this reading, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Self Unity, so that way you don't miss out on any future updates. And I would love to hear from you all in the comments, you know, if something stood out to you, or if you are going through this at this time and you'd like to discuss it, you can drop a comment down below and we can chat there. All right, loves, I'm sending you so much love and healing energy. Thank you. Have a beautiful day.